Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ashang. I'm a 14-year-old boy from Nigeria. I was part of the program of Growing Up Masterclass.
Good afternoon, Edward.
And so, I decided to talk on a topic. Like, I know a bit about this, and I've researched about it some more. So, what I'm going to talk about is insecurity. Basically, insecurity is when, let's just say that you just feel unsafe. Not just about yourself or how inside you, basically about everything. And turns out, when I research, it can occur not just between you, your family members, and even the community. Now, it can occur any single point in life, any single time. For one thing, I even read up on some forms of insecurity. There are the ones like personal insecurity, which is basically how you feel about your marital status, or your friendships, or your relationships, at any kind of relationship at all, to be exact. Then there's also the other one, social relationship. This one basically extends to community. So like how it is now in Nigeria, as we all know, most people who are walking around day to day are feeling insecure about one thing or another, or even more than one thing. But then there are actually some other forms, like there's professional insecurity. This relates with your jobs. You think you're not doing your job well, or you think that sooner or later you get fired or something. This can actually happen. Like, I didn't even know this till now. Another thing I didn't know, but yet I should have known this though, is economical insecurity. Because for one thing, when there's economical insecurity, that's basically the fear of money. Like, you think you're not going to get enough money, you think you have too little money, you think your friends will leave you because of money. It basically relates with money. I'm not saying that no one should love money, but then they always keep saying how the love of money is the root of all evil. And security is basically that evil that is being grown up. I'm not saying that no one should love money, but then that doesn't mean you should make that thing go insecure. Anyway though, there are actually some effects of insecurity. Insecurity, for one thing, is caused by failure, rejection, basically anxiety, low self-esteem, and has some effects. It can cause one high stress or even mental retardedness. And then for one thing, it can even lead to mortality, as some people feel too insecure about their life that they won't even bother and they'll just hang themselves. Like in Nigeria right now, due to unemployment, terrorism, slavery, many other things, I'm pretty sure every Nigerian will always have one eye looking at their back or at their sides. The reason is because they are being insecure. I can actually understand why though. Sometimes I don't feel insecure about myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm just walking around thinking about what happens if I did this and that. Luckily though, there are actually some solutions to overcoming this insecurity. For one thing, just try and develop yourself some self-esteem. I don't really know how you do it, but then just try to. Like, there has to be one thing or another that makes you smile, that makes you feel unique. Try and develop on it. It may give you self-esteem. Another thing, find someone to talk to. I know that for all those who may have personal insecurity, may now be wondering about your relationship. But then this is actually something you can overcome. If you can overcome that insecurity, it may help you to overcome other forms of insecurity. Because when you talk to someone, it will actually help you to, let's just say, it will help you to feel better about yourself, knowing that there's at least one other person that knows how you feel. Another thing I'll advise you to do is that no one is perfect. That this is not really an insult, but then really, some people actually feel insecure due to perfectionism. They always think that they have to be perfect in this or that, or basically anything they have to do. And whenever they're not perfect, they now end up just feeling sad, depressed, angry. Well, let me just tell you, no one's perfect. Everyone will make at least one mistake in their lives. Even if they don't see it, they'll recognize it later on. So that doesn't mean you should focus on that mistake. Because sometimes your success is even based on how you come up from that failure. You can go down 10 feet, but then we can come up 20 feet. If you can't, then that means that the failure has won. But then that doesn't mean that you should be stuck on that failure. Even if you can't go up 20 feet, you can at least come up an extra feet. You can come up 11 feet or so. So as at least you have that 1 foot showing that you're not insecure. The final thing I'll advise is that you should just pray to God. Whatever religion you're in, God takes care of everyone. He said so in the Bible, He probably said so in the Quran, He probably said so in any other book you've read. Because really, for one thing, God loves everyone. Sinner or not, He cares about you. For all those who are not sinners, God has already planned your reward. For all those who are sinners, God is still waiting for you. The door is still open. So you can always just pray to God because believe me, I know, because when God answers your prayers, I know that God will answer your prayers. I know that God will actually come and help you overcome your insecurity. Anyway, like really, I actually can say my experience. One time, I was young, I was actually insecure. Like, it was the first time I went to my primary school. I actually felt like I will not make any new friends. So before I went to that school, I actually just prayed to God. Just close my hands, close my eyes, this sign of the cross, and pray to God. And sure enough, the first day I went to school, I made some new friends. I impressed some of my staff members. In the end, when I came back home, my mom asked me how did I feel. I felt happy. My heart was actually overjoyed, knowing that God was actually there to take care of me. So I may not really know who you are or what you do, but I know that either way, there's actually a way you yourself can overcome the insecurity you have. Hopefully my advice, and maybe you can even hear others to come. But then either way, all I can tell you now is that there is such a thing as insecurity, but you don't have to be held down by it. One way or another, and by God's grace, you yourself can overcome insecurity. Thank you.